Kathleen Dolan has written her first book, a step-by-step guide to finding your inner beauty by unlocking the hidden treasures that you find in your everyday life. The book is called I Need a Facelift, Spiritually Speaking, and Kathleen Dolan joins us to talk about the book. We welcome you here.
Well, thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
It is a fun book, but let me first start with saying, what exactly is a spiritual facelift?
Well, to keep it really simple and easy to understand, it's merely an attitude change or an attitude shift in a positive upward direction.
Which sounds good.
Yes.
I mean, most people will admit that they probably could use a little of that.
We all can use a little of that, a little tune-up in the attitude, in the spirit.
And this is a good time of year to be talking about things like this, because people kind of reassess as they hit the new year. They make their resolutions and things like that. Right. This book obviously has some serious messages trying to help people. But at the same time, it's a fun book, and you can kind of laugh your way through it. That's important to you, isn't it?
I think that's what it's all about. If you lose your sense of humor, you're in pretty bad shape. Because we all have trials. All of us have crises, bankruptcy, divorce, sickness, illness. You have to come through it, and you have to come through it with a smile.
Yeah. You have had some yourself. I mean, you are a two-time cancer survivor.
I'm a two-time cancer survivor.
And you're still smiling.
And I'm smiling, and I lived through it.
Yeah. And how did you incorporate that as you kind of put your plan together to make this book?
Because how did I incorporate
your experience?
My experience. At first, I didn't want to write about it. And then I thought, you know what? Life is a mixture of the good things and the bad things, the good times and the bad times. So I thought, I have to put it in there and then let people see I'm alive and well and doing fine.
Which is an important part of the message.
You have to move forward and press on. Learn from your trials. That's what it's all about.
That's one of the most important life lessons, is being able to experience something and get something out of it, learn from it. What kind of other experiences in your own life did you put into the book?
I tell about raising my children. I talk about marrying my husband and the trouble I got in with my mother when I lied to her.
Yes, don't lie to mama, right?
I came in at 5 o'clock in the morning once, and my curfew was 1. And
a little late.
Yes. I told her I was in this very famous bar in Chicago till 4 in the morning. Then she turned the news on, just like you. She saw a broadcaster.
Yep.
And the news said that the bar burned down to the ground at 2 a.m. And the moral of this, what I learned from that is don't lie to mama. Don't lie to mama. Tell her the truth.
And you say that in your book as well.
And I also say, trust in God. She didn't kill me. You know, He had mercy on her.
Well, you know, a mom and a daughter, of course. There's, there's a special forgiveness there.
That's right.
What kind of things, if there were one or two simple things that you want people who read your book to take away, to do every day, what would they be?
Look for the daily lessons that you're learning in your daily experiences. Look for what is it the Spirit is teaching you. Our Spirit is our guide, our teacher, our encourager, our helper. Look for those lessons.
Don't go through the motions.
Yes.
Get something out of everything that you go through.
Get something out of it. And my mother left me a wonderful legacy. She said, you just need 2 things in life. You need a great faith in God and a great sense of humor. And that's what that was her challenge to me on a daily basis. Yeah. Have those 2 things.
And you still live them?
I do every day, every day.
And they're in the book as well.
Yes.
A very interesting book. And, you know, there are obviously a lot of self-help books out there. You want yours to stand out.
This is different because I give evidence. I tell the story of what happened to me. Yep. And then in a short verse, usually a rhyme, I let them see, I wrap it up and let them see the lesson in that story. And women can relate to them because any woman can relate to my 31 True Life story.
Kathleen Dolan, we appreciate you coming in this morning. Again, the book is called I Need a Facelift, Spiritually Speaking. If you want more information on it, you can find it on the website at WTNH.com. Click on the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend Edition logo.